Carnaval de film maltese toucan and a bit of the shackles holding you back.
Throughout the ages, great nations have often been shaped by various obsessions that ultimately would become the hallmark of their national identities. Ancient Greece had its Helen, that proved to be the doom of its greatest city. Spain had an unmatched appetite for gold that brought on an age of discovery and expansionism. Tropico, on the other hand, well, in one of its many space-time incarnations, had an obsession with a particular stuffed bird. An obsession that would shape it to become the great nation it had always imagined itself to be.
Good day, Governor. I will be your link to His Majesty. May his name live long, and the Queen, may she... Pardon me. I am currently not allowed to comment on Her Majesty.
Nada, en todas esas rebeldes quedan to nitty-gritty, and the queen may she, as I said, the queen wants to possess a maltese toucan, which is rumored to be in Tropico. And she has this valuable from a child named MacGuffin, who claims it will be easy to find if one handles the matter with a firm hand. Her Majesty wishes are His Majesty, which at least for the moment, so get to it, chap.
Greetings, old chap. Have I got a deal for you today? As Crown Representative, I can offer you your very own trading license.
I can start off with the silver packet, which includes trading asset and a free trade. However, for a message such as I have recommended platinum packet. That includes other features silver package as well, but not one but three special trade offers to start you off. We'll use the money.
The severe undergarment shortage has halted His Majesty's military campaign. How are we expected to conquer both the North and South Poles without warm undergarments for our soldiers?
All colonial governments are hereby ordered to lend their support to Her Majesty's campaign and carry out his wishes and will be ordered with the intention to amend Bill 1 Cotton Plantation.
technological progress is the path to autonomy, Governor. We need more scientists to think important thoughts and discover new stuff.
Research in internet will allow us to improve our economy and society and help us break the shackles of our imperial master. Research buildings require educated work, and you may have to hire them from abroad. Build a library.
His Royal Majesty has instructed me to present you with this letter of commendation for your achievements in the name of the Empire.
Someone stole my manuscript and published it under a pseudonym. It was an autobiographical story about two men on a mountain who want to form deep male bonds. They even stole the surrealistic chapter where fairies prance under a rainbow. The circumstances behind the theft are very queer.
Now, a Tropican man wants to work on a ranch, and I will never receive any recognition. It all went poof.
Governor, I have tried to gather as much information as possible about this toucan. Unfortunately, most of the legend of the Maltese toucan has been lost.
I will try to contact the other living tribe and ask them. Unfortunately, they are either deaf or you're telling inconsequential stories at great length, or both. This may take some time.
Governor, I have made contact with a certain group of not-so-reputable sailors who would gladly pay extra for our goods.
Toucan are working hard only to sell their goods for a pittance to the crown, and we should find more lucrative trade offers. And of course, it's up to you to decide of whom we should do business. Needless to say, we should to strike a deal with a smuggler. Only they will give us a fair price.
Thanks to your efforts, the revolutionary movement is growing stronger.
As a sign of gratitude, the Momenters have offered their help. And remember, you need to increase the poverty above 50 to declare independent. Increase the number of revolutionaries on the island will greatly help you with this task.
Presidente, I have been spending a lot of time in the dungeon. The people in there have the most amusing tales to tell. I call them soaps, because I usually wash their mouths out with soap after they start talking.
One important bit of information uncovered that Old Juan has a huge inheritance, which is hoping to get to the Tropican show, and we should nudge him a little to get him to make the final step. How took Catherine mission to get Juan to give up his inheritance.
His Majesty's military campaign is not going well. The Scots, with their fancy kilts, are rampaging through both poles unopposed. We need more undergarments, now!
Underpants production has all busted up because of the cotton shortage, and his Royal Master demands a new shipment of cotton for his army.
Great news! While searching through the crates of colony supplies, we found a sickle. Now we have something that goes perfectly with our hammers. This will boost production sky high. I can almost see the glorious future.
Governor, my special friends are ready to do more business with us. We just need additional ships to handle the workload.
So if he can win lots of money, and trade can bring a significant profit if we make the right deals. And every deal that we build will give us more ships that we can send to sell our export, build a new dock.
Governor, long before your time or even mine, a huge collection of jewels was found here in Tropico. Thus begins the legend of the Maltese toucan.
The youth were to be transported to the king, but the toucan flew in, torched an open window, and swallowed all the jewels. No one managed to catch the toucan, and it escaped into the jungle. And the governor then paid for losing the jewels with his head.
Our research team, that is to say me, discovered the shovel 40 times. If I find out who put it there, I will kill him. Anyway, I gave it to the miners so they can put it somewhere safe, like underground. Years after the toucan that swallowed the king's jewels escaped, a dreaded pirate by the name of Testa roamed the seas. His fate was to be forever entwined with the legend of the Maltese toucan.
Pirate Testa accidentally found the toucan on one of his journeys, and is an old bird of a little interest, as are all birds, especially toucans. And the pirate had never heard of the species before, and being a hobby taxidermist, decided to stuff it.
His Royal Majesty has instructed me to present you with this letter of commendation for your achievements in the name of the Empire.
Freedom will never simply be given to us. We must take it by force. We need to train our own soldiers, soldiers that are ready to fight and die for our homeland.
We need to prepare ourselves for the coming conflict, and you should ask our scientists to begin researching the necessary technologies. Research the trigger.
Old chap, did I mention that the Queen wants the toucan? I might not have stressed that she wants it now, as in this instant, as in, why isn't it on the ship yet, you filthy peasant?
If I haven't, it means I apologize and urge you to hasten your search. The cruise of the matter is that the Queen, she wants it, and she wants it, and she wants it. And if I may be as well as to quote, do be urgent, O chap, as her Royal Highness is stirring up trouble for us, minus 20 crown relation. Oh well.
We just discovered the number of times you need to get hit by a plank to actually discover something. It is around 7, depending on the plank in question. We call this the Planck constant. I am sure it will become very important one day.
Thanks to your efforts, the revolutionary movement is growing stronger.
Old chap, things are going south, and by south I mean Australia, and by Australia I mean a place where almost everything can kill you. The Queen is really displeased that you have not yet found the toucan, and by displeased I mean about to set a bounty on both our heads.
It seems that we'll be unable to deal with the current things are, and I suggest you gently nudge your population towards someone more revolutionary disposition if you get my drift. Proclaiming independence, reward, keep your head, and win mission.
Her brattiness, I am sorry, Her Highness has not received her toucan. She has taken the matter up with the king, and the king has agreed to have you beheaded.
And this is your first time you will simply suffer a mandate department instead. Mandate reduced by 12 months.
While His Majesty finds your island's backwardness most amusing, he is now worried that it will hinder his great plan.
Your Highness, another process is questionable, but you must endeavor to prove your research or you will delay His Majesty's great plan. Research is cycle and will get 6 months mandate instead.
His Royal Majesty has instructed me to present you with this letter of commendation for your achievements in the name of the Empire.
I sat with 3 other members of the research team. Suddenly, it dawned on us. We're 4 men. You get it? 4 men? Incidentally, we also discovered bad puns.
old chap, I finally have good news. I spoke with that MacGuffin character. He really knows how to track down different objects, even if his suggestions are somewhat tacky for my tastes.
Apparently, resident of people is bound to something, and also the crown will be pleased if we show the heartland approach to finding the toucan. Arrest 3 citizens.
Thanks to your efforts, the revolutionary movement is growing stronger.
Great news! We found out how to use the muskets the crown sent us. Apparently, all you have to do is pull the trigger. Our research was seriously hindered until we discovered you should not look into the barrel when pulling the trigger. We lost a lot of good men that way.
My black market contacts say that they have a hard time finding our island. I suggest we build something tall and shiny to attract their attention.
Constructing naranja will open new trade opportunities for tourism. As I already told you, have more trade means more money, and more money means more revolution.
I understand that you have a lighthouse, old chum. His Majesty wants you to appoint a royalist as the new keeper of the lighthouse. It is of the utmost importance.
As to being keeper of that, it's very responsible that brings both status and wealth. Don't ask me why, it just does. Now be a good chap and hire a royalist for the job.
His Majesty personally inspected several reports from your colony and discovered a major oversight in your designs.
Some may have been unaware of the feature and it seems that your island has finally figured out how to improve certain buildings. His Majesty suggested you invest in some building upgrades, how to upgrade a plantation.
His Royal Majesty has instructed me to present you with this letter of commendation for your achievements in the name of the Empire.
Presidente, education is important. Why, look at me. Who knows where I would have ended up were I not kicked out, educated, at some of the most prestigious universities in the world.
That's enough for this for Tropico for today. Bye bye and God bless.